Our starter, John Rowley, walking his way through the field. He's about ready to send these guys loose. We got three classes here, Open GP, Formula 1, and Formula 2. It's going to be a three-wave start. Oh, a great start by Magnussen, 151, as he got a wheelie from the second row, and he's going to lead him into turn number 1. He's really stretching it out now. He's going to go to a very quick lead. Chuck Magnussen with a big, big lead going into 2. Look at this massive assault into turn number 1. It looks like Graves taking an early lead in turn number 1 in that second group. And then comes Formula 2. Oh, 231 from the back row gets a great hole shot. David Murray on a Yamaha, and now he's being swallowed up by the rest of the pack, but he got a great start, and now the leaders into turn number 1 in that Formula 2 category. Remember, this is not the money race. The 250 GP race will be the last race of the day. That's when you'll see your four-time AMA Formula 2 national champion, your 250cc GP national champion, Johnny Green from Nevada, California, out here for the last race of the day. Now, it looks like by Magnussen. We'll get all the numbers and the names for you as they come by for this first time. Magnussen got a great jump on the field, and look at the lead. He's almost got about a half a straightaway lead after lap number 1. In second spot, 531. That's going to be Doug Camholz running in second spot. Good job, Ron. The 872 is going to be in third spot. That is that was Barry McAtler on a Yamaha. And then comes 686. Running in fourth spot. Could be 684 Kurt Hill on a Suzuki running in fourth spot. And that was the way it was in Open GP. In Formula 2, it looks like bike number 7 is leading him right at the start. Danny Cole out in front on the Rotax. In second spot was 250, and that was James Henderson on the Yamaha. So the Rotax leading, Henderson on the Yamaha in second spot. Then Bob DeWitt running in third spot, and Kevin Clark. Chuck Magnussen, who just got out of the novice ranks and now is a new expert. Look at him show his heels to the rest of this field. We're going to try and get a lap time on him and try and get a speed difference. He's left about 4 or 5 riders battling it out for second spot as they come down the front straightaway here. 531 still running in second spot. That is Doug Camholz. Jeff Stewart coming down here battling it very, very tough with Duanne Summers as they do battle in Formula 1. But they're coming up through the field, and pretty soon they could be battling it out for the lead very soon. Jeff Stern, if he can win this one. Delaney to the crash truck immediately, please. Delaney to the crash truck immediately. But right now, Stern having a lot of problems with Duanne Summers. That's the race we should be focusing in on. And next lap around, we'll check and see just exactly how that Summers-Stearns duel is foaming. As he heads into turn number 1, but we're going to keep our eye on Formula 1 because this is the class that a couple of riders are interested in. A 134.2, 95 and a half miles an hour for your leader around this 2.5-mile race circuit. 95 and a half miles an hour for your leader, and he's more or less off the throttle a little bit because he's got the big lead. Let's check it out. As they come down the front straightaway right now, it's now Stern running in second spot. We've got Duanne Summers on the Ducati leading. Well, now this throws a wrench in everything. If Stern doesn't win, that means he's not captured the championship as of yet. So right now, Stern running in second spot. Who knows? Maybe Duanne Summers on the Ducati may be snatching that championship away from him by leading right now as they head into turn number 2. That Formula One class, Yamaha, in fourth spot, 299, and that's going to be Gordon Syme on a Ducati. Good comeback for Gordon Syme. He hasn't been racing for a couple of years here. Then in fifth spot, 321, C. Kim Chester on a Suzuki. In sixth spot in that Formula One class, 148, and that is Mike Hunter on a Honda. And then in seventh spot, bike number 68, and that is... it doesn't look like we've got 68 down here, but that's your top 7 in Formula One right now. And hey, Stern's got some problems out here with Summers ever so slightly making a bigger advantage on the lead here on that Ducati. So we got the Italian Ducati leading the Japanese Suzuki as they come down and clean on that. There goes Summers, there goes Stern, and right on Stern is 531. That's Doug Campbell from the other class. Okay, evidently running 8th in Formula One, that's Bob Reiner, and of course he's a multi-class champion. He should be up there a little higher. Formula 2 still continues to battle. That's Kevin Clark, James Henderson. Danny Cole was leading last time we saw, and he was on the road tax with Robert DeWitt and Hiroshi Ito out there as well in that Formula 2 category. Our leaders are starting to mesh themselves up with some lap traffic as they come out of turn number 9. Here they come down the front straightaway, and it's still Duanne Summers out in front with Stern trying to chase him down in second spot. In fact, Stern picked up a lot of real estate on that straightaway, got a good drive off of turn number 9, and is pulling in on Summers right now as they come out of turn number 1. The Ducati still leading as they go around turn number 2. There's nobody between them now for a while, and so they'll let Summers and Stern more or less battle it out for first and second as they go around turn number 2 and head up into 3. Okay, so it's still Danny Cole leading on the road tax with James Henderson in second in Formula 2, and running in third is Keiyu Yunita on a Yamaha running in third. 450 stock production, 250 modified production, Formula 4 and vintage. Up to the pre-grid, please. Magnussen coming by the start-finish straight. Big lead. We'll just more or less forget about him. He's going to win open GP out here. But we got to concentrate on Summers, and let's see if Stern's going to try and make a move on him. John Rowley going to unfurl the white flag now and start showing up to Summers. Here comes Summers. Stern right on him. Let's see if Stern pulls the Japanese bike right up alongside of him. Outbreaks him into turn number 1, and Summers shuts the door on him into 1. Woo! Stern is getting a ride of his life right now, and he's going to have to ride the wheels off that big Japanese Suzuki remember, that thing is just a terror to ride around here. It's big and bulky, and that little Italian twin, very, very, not as powerful on the straights as you can tell, but boy, it handles very nimbly in the turns, and that's where Duanne Summers gets back on him. But look at this, in that short shoot, Stern gets up on him again, and then under braking, Summers moves away. So the lighter machine around this twisty serpentine track here, big advantage. When they go down that back straightaway, watch Stern close in on him once again. In Formula 2, it's still Danny Coe out in front with James Henderson in second spot, with Keio Yanida running in third. A good ride by Keio Yanida. We haven't heard him too much in the top three. Then comes Kevin Clark. And behind Kevin Clark in that Formula 2 class comes Gil Martin, the right out of San Diego, California, an AMA expert for many years. Then comes Robert DeWitt on the Yamaha running in fifth. Thanks, Rhonda. Okay, your leaders coming out of turn number 9 with some lap traffic just ahead of them. Here they come. It's going to be a battle right down to the flag. It's going to be the Ducati and the Suzuki. Look at this. Finally, Stern takes the lead on the last lap, but can he hold it into one? No, he goes to the inside. Summers goes to the inside, outbreaks him into one. Now, will Stern more or less just hang on his rear wheel as much as he can, then wiggle it back straight and open up the horsepower on that big four-cylinder Suzuki? We'll find out as they go around 2. Seems like each lap, Stern is just a little bit farther ahead coming out of turn number 9. We'll find out what happens. Duanne Summers is going to have to ride the wheels off that Ducati right now as they go up into turn number 3 and 4 for the last time. You're right, Jeff Stern hanging closer this time. And look at this, now he's having some problems with some lap traffic going around turn 5 and 6. Duanne Summers being held up a little bit by some lap traffic as they go down the back straightaway. And now Stern on that big four-cylinder Suzuki knows he's going to have to make a pass, make it stick now. Stern's moving up. He may wait till that final turn and then draft past to see what happens as they come around another lapped rider. Here it is, the whole championship, the whole year on the line right here for Jeff Stern. They come out of turn number 9. Can Duanne Summers hold him off? They're out of 9. Here comes Stern. Summers may hold him off. Here they come down the front straight. They're coming to the checkered flag, and Stern holds him off. Duanne Summers held him off. Stern's finishing second. Oh, lap traffic had a big play in that one. And so now this throws the whole championship. You can throw all kinds of numbers at the championship now. I wouldn't understand it for the life of me. Let's get 450 stock production, 250 modified production from the Ford. Don McCullough up to the mid-9, please. We need Don McCullough up to mid-9.